for joining us back on WEAI 107.1 FM, and we're back into the action. Routt gets the ball first. It'll be a roll shot coming up from Lewis into the back corner. Solterman sets outside. Drake, what a swing! Her best of the night. Pounds that down right past the volleyball line. Drake continues to show that she is going to be a force in the Central State 8. Just a sophomore. Jacksonville, without the services of Tom Have and Ryne, still able to pull a victory in set one. Solterman a jump serve for Jacksonville. Good hands in the back row by Woldridge. Roll shot from Lewis. Gets it just past the 10-foot line. It's touched by Solterman. Tight to the net. Trying to swing was Keller. She was a little off balance. Really didn't know where she was, it looked like, and just put it right into the net for a point for Routt Catholic. Tied at 1. It will be Hicks to serve for Routt Catholic. They wear the purple, Jacksonville in the crimson red. From the ground, Hicks serves it to the middle of the court. Solterman chases after it. Set in the back row. Hammers, jumps, swings. Blocked back by Fellhauer. Jacksonville keeps it alive. Roll shot over the net on 3. Baptist, set, middle. Fellhauer, good bump in the back row by Hammers for Jacksonville. Got to keep feeding Drake. She got nothing on that ball. Just sent it straight up in the air. Opportunity for Lewis, middle of the court, and it is a net violation against Jacksonville High School. Keller just a little too tight there, going for the double block against Lewis. 2-1. Oh, what a play in the back row by Flagler just to keep it alive. Pawed at it with just the right hand. Routt runs their offense. Big push there. Tipped over on 3 by Lewis. Hammers comes up to set. She'll give it over to Flagler. She just knocks it over the net on 3. Another opportunity for Lewis. Off hands. Ricochets off Solterman. Kept alive by Jacksonville. Hammers roll shot into the back row. Baptist, where does she go? Middle court. Fellhauer in the corner. Beautifully placed on the back line. What a game. And we've just started the second set. Routt down a set. I would have picked Routt to be the favorite in this one, considering what they've done this season. If they win out, they are the conference champions in the WIVC, but Jacksonville showing a ton of heart in this one, winning the first set. Tipped over on 3 by Jacksonville. Baptist races out, jump set, over to Lewis, touched in the back row. Good defense by Robinson. Free ball sent over by Jacksonville. What a dig in the back row by Parlier, but it's not enough to get the point for Routt Catholic. Hats off to Robinson. Annika Robinson has played a tremendous back row tonight for Jacksonville High School. And normally an area Jacksonville struggles in, serve receive, they have excelled. 3-2, Jacksonville trails by 1. Bump set right side, Lewis a roll shot off the tape. Back to Solterman, she'll give it over to Hammers. She swings, can't get it to go down. Set, middle, Fellhauer, might have missed hit it a little bit, that cost her. Back over to Jacksonville, they'll send over another free ball. Baptist, set, middle, again to Fellhauer. She just tips it over trying to find an open spot, but Hammers is there. Back row attack by Drake. Off hands, beautiful, twisting bump in the air by Lewis. They'll give it right back to her, but it's set just a little tight to the net, and Lewis was not ready. It's 3-all. Thanks for joining us on WEAI. Ryne, Turke on the call. It has been a great match so far between two of the best rivals in the area, Jacksonville and Routt. Lewis, right side, back set, and a beauty for the kill. I just saw her body language. She was nodding her head. She says, yeah, keep giving me that. 4-3. That was a big mismatch, as I don't think anybody on the court defensively for Jacksonville can handle Lewis in a one-on-one situation. Into the corner. That ball was mishit by Lewis. Another service there. Pretty rare mistake there for Routt Catholic. They're usually pretty efficient on the serves. That's probably what they do best. It's 4-all. Keller to serve for Routt Catholic. Booming serve into the back row. Huffman has to dig it as she goes down to a knee. That ball tipped over the net. Jacksonville, a lot of effort, is 2 diving plays, but it ends in a kill for Routt Catholic. Substitution coming in for Routt will be Emily Cosgriff, the 5'8" outside hitter senior. Baptist, one of the best servers you will find. Serves it into the corner. A lot of late movement on that serve. That's bumped up, and it'll just be a free ball for Jacksonville High School. Parlier to Baptist. Back to Parlier. Booming swing with the right hand. That's close to the net, and it did look out of bounds. Serve middle of the court. From the 10-foot line. What a swing by Parlier. The sophomore showing some emotion after that kill. 7-6, a much-needed point for Routt Catholic. Let's see if the Rockets can go on a run of their own. It's going to be tough to top the first set, but we have the makings of a good one in set 2. Running, jumping serve by Parlier into the corner. Pass to the 10-foot line. Back row attack by Flagler. How did that sneak over the net? Touch the top. Just grazed past the hands of Hicks as she goes down to the ground. She did everything right. Put her hands up. That ball just looked like it grazed off her fingertips and down for the kill. Robinson to serve again. I've been very impressed with her defensive play tonight. Parlier, the pass middle. It'll be an opportunity for Hicks. Roll shot. Touch to the net by Solterman. Who gets it now? Free ball. Flagler sends it over. Routt on offense. Set outside. Lewis, watch out! What a dig in the back row. Klink goes off the top of the rafters and down for the kill. You know, a big difference between the bowl and games played at Jacksonville's home stadium, really, where you play at Jacksonville High School, is there's a lot more area in the ceiling area here at the bowl. Serve goes over, and a free ball sent over by Jacksonville High School. Baptist pushes outside, just pushed over on 3 by Routt Catholic. Tight to the net, Solterman gives it to Keller. It's saved in the back row by Parlier. The third touch does not get over the net. Routt making a big case that Keller was in the net. And it was very close. Everyone for Routt saying it should be a net violation. Not called. Tied at 8. Solterman to serve for Jacksonville. The Crimsons wear the red. Solterman sends it in the corner through hands and an ace. Woldridge could not handle that tight serve. 9-8. Neither team has had more than a 2-point lead in the second set. Solterman to serve again. Sends it into the back row. Baptist there to chase it down. Lewis from the ground swings off hands and to the block. Lewis continues to be a sensational hitter for Routt Catholic. 10-9, Jacksonville trails by a point. That ball is returned in the back row, knocked off the light, kept alive, and sent over on 3. Baptist, middle, Fellhauer in the corner. Routt is rolling. Another kill by the middle hitter, Fellhauer. Drake serves it over into the corner. It'll be Fellhauer going line and beautifully placed as Solterman stabs at it with one arm, but cannot come up with the dig. Don't look now, but Fellhauer is having a huge second set. Lewis to serve. She committed a service error her last time serving. I doubt it happens again. Jump serve, middle of the court. Popped up in the air by Robinson. Now sent middle of the court. Free ball sent over by Robinson. Baptist, where does she go? Middle. Fellhauer, you got to go with the hot hand. Diving down to get it is Robinson. Solterman, jump set. She passed it behind her back. There's a player in the net, and it was Fellhauer. Fellhauer got kind of caught in no man's land, and that is a mistake for Routt Catholic. 13-11 back-to-back points for Jacksonville. On to serve will be Keller. Sends it middle of the court off the tape. Diving down to a knee to get it is Lewis. Opportunity for Parlier. Cross-court roll shot. And what does Drake do from the back row? Just sends it over on 3. Baptist. Set it up. Didn't fool anybody. Solterman. Set. Tight middle to the set. And middle to the net, I should say. It's knocked over. Jacksonville sends it in the corner. Beautifully placed by Solterman as everyone for Routt crept up. And it ends up being a beautiful centered up into the corner. Just another chapter in this fantastic rivalry. Routt has the lead 16-12 over Jacksonville in the second set. Jacksonville won the first set 25-21. Routt on the attack. It's Parlier off hands at the net. Touched by Robinson. Jacksonville will get an opportunity. Back row swing by Keller. Backs off hands for Routt. Almost a mirror play of what we saw back and forth, and a miss hit by Lewis. Frustrating play there for Routt Catholic to give Jacksonville back a point as Flagler will check in to serve for Jacksonville. The Crimsons really need to go on a run. They've been chipping away at this lead, but they've been yet to tie or take the lead since the game was 3-all. Flagler to the middle of the court, racing forward to get it is Huffman. Set by Fellhauer outside. Cosgriff, her first swing of the day, and player in the net for Jacksonville High School. Routt gets the point, 17-13. I think I've seen more players in the net in this match than really any game I've seen this season. Huffman serves, back row. Solterman, she's really had a great game. Swing is not, it was blocked. It didn't look like it was blocked. I think it was 4 hits. Yeah, the official just a little late to call it. It was 4 hits for Jacksonville. That's back-to-back points for Routt Catholic. And we could have the makings of a 3-set classic. Hoffman serves it into the back corner. Solterman set, middle. Nice swing by Robinson. Got on top of the ball, a middle hitter, and put it into the corner. That's one of those quick 2 sets that if you get on top of, you're almost unstoppable. I look back at that last play. It looked like Jacksonville was a little off in their rotation as a couple players were talking to the front row, and they had to drop back. And it happened at the last second. Hammers a serve for Jacksonville. Pass by Baptist, middle of the court. Cosgriff, bump set, roll shot over at the 10-foot line. Diving down to get his Flagler. Jump set outside. Drake, blocked back, and again, that's 4 hits. Was not touched by Hicks. So Routt looks to be firmly in control late in set 2, leading 19-14. And those in attendance definitely getting their money's worth. 19-15. Rout's in control, but Jacksonville's not out of it. They need a run. Robinson serves it middle of the court. Huffman, not the best of passes. It'll go over to Lewis. Booming swing, back row in the corner, perfectly placed. Lewis has done it all season long. Came into the match with a team best 50 kills. 2016, Jacksonville hanging on. They win this set. It's a straight set win at home. Parlier to the middle. Baptist outside. Go back to Lewis. Ricochets off hands. Kept alive by Jacksonville. They're still alive. Baptist, another one. Lewis to the middle of the court. She says, not this time. Right in front of the free throw line. Lewis hits the ball harder than anybody on the court. She did it back-to-back times. Second time was the charm. 21-16, Routt back up 5. Down the line, that's a service ace. And that might be the difference here in set 2. Really looking forward to this third set. Jacksonville came out red hot in the first set. Routt has been the more dominant team in the second set. Who's got the advantage in set 3? Your guess is as good as mine, folks. Good play there by Jacksonville. Sent it short, and really, Routt had to dive a couple times to even touch it. They don't get the ball to go over. 22-17. And it's been roughly a 5-point lead for Routt throughout this second set. Routt 2 points away from sending us to a highly anticipated third set between these historic rivals. Lewis serves it middle of the court. A lot of topspin on that ball and went straight down. Solterman jump set, sets it behind. That's blocked back by Lewis. And it's tight to the net, punched up. Baptist sends it into the corner. Jacksonville able to track it down. Hammers, her best swing of the night. It's bumped up in the back row by Lewis. Opportunity. Parlier, a booming swing. Goes down and into the stands. Huge swing by the sophomore Parlier. That got the fans off their seats. It's 24-18. We're 1 point away from Routt sending it to set 3. It's Lewis. Well, we're going to have to wait a moment. 30-second break on the timeout. Routt leads 24-18 over Jacksonville. Well, if you're just joining us, where have you been? Jacksonville and Routt going to war at the bowl. First set was won by Jacksonville 25-21. Second set, Routt has looked like the better team, leading 24-18. Routt on to serve, and it's just great to hear the fans. We really haven't heard that throughout the basketball season. You're starting to see fans toward the end of the volleyball season, and now that football is getting in full gear, it's just good to have the fans back. They tell the story of the game. Short serve off the net, kept alive by Jacksonville. Some communication problems, and they just are barely able to send it over. Parlier for the win. You better believe it. Parlier with 2 huge kills in the second set. We are going to 3. Buckle up, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll take a 1-minute break and come back with the third set.